This is a tutorial video for the surviving on your own car buying option for unit to final project. So everything you're going to do is on this document. The only thing you'll have to turn in is this specific packet. So first, what you're going to do, you're going to list 5 factors or features that you'll be looking for when buying a car. Things like if I was going, I would want a darker color because it's easier to keep clean. I would want an SUV just because I've had one and now I feel like I always need one to have extra storage. You might want a 2-door versus a 4-door or vice versa, things like that. So that is all from your brain. Part 2, you want to list 3 cars that you would consider buying. So you could put something like, I want to buy a truck. I want to buy a Camaro. It could be something as simple as I want a 4-door car that runs. Put 3 things down. Then you go to the next part. So this is part 3. You're going to research 3 used cars and 3 new cars, and you're going to go to this website here that's linked in. So this is the Kelley Blue Books website, and you can notice up here that it has cars for sale, it has car values, and then it has a home. If you go down a little bit, you can look at new cars, and you can click on any of these to get the information. You could go by make, by price, and so on. If you want to do a used car, then you would look for cars for sale near you, and then you'd be able to look at used versions. So you're going to look at 3 different ones for each part, and then you'll just list the Kelley Blue Book price. So what that means, say that I look at a new car. So I click on an SUV. Then I choose, say, this Kia Seltos. I can look at the pricing by clicking on here. And then it's going to ask me a couple questions, which one I want. So I'm just going to click on this one. And then it's going to go even further. It's going to ask me about all these options. So I'll click on a couple of them and then get the fair purchase price. So on here, you can see the price right here. This is the amount then that I would put here for the Kelley Blue Book price. You're going to repeat that process for 5 more vehicles. The next thing that you're going to do is narrow down your choices. So you're going to choose one from the new car chart and one from the used car chart and write it here and explain why you chose it over the other 4 alternatives. Then you're going to do some financing. So you're going to figure out how much your monthly payment would be, factoring in that you would put down 11% for your down payment. So whatever the price was for the used car or the new car from part 4, you're going to multiply that by 0.11, 11%, to see what your down payment would be. Then you can put the price again here in your down payment, and you'll be able to use the loan calculator for everything else that you see on this chart. So when I click here, it's going to take me to this auto loan payment calculator site, and then you'll just input your vehicle price, your down payment. You would put 0 here because you're not trading in a new or an older vehicle. Sales tax, you can put your sales tax in at 6.25% for every scenario. It also lists your interest rate for you in your term so that you know exactly what to put on here to get the price per month that you would pay. After that point, you'll answer this question here, and then you'll make your decision. Would you want the used or the new, and why? And then the next couple are pretty self-explanatory. The question here is going to ask you the average cost of gas for the car you chose. So to do that, you'll just Google MPG for your car. So if I do that, GMC Terrain. So I would go GMC Terrain. And then it tells me right here. You'll be able to get that information to answer this question. Last ones are pretty self-explanatory. If you have any questions on this specific project, just let me know. You can email me or you can ask me in class.